back. Actually, this is the first of this full season drop. You know, Netflix. Shout out to Netflix. That's not really a shameless plug, you know, but in a way it
For
is.
real.
So shout out to Netflix. You know, we
Shout out
always
to
got it.
Netflix.
We pay for Netflix now, so shout out to us. Yes,
Yep.
Yeah.
yes. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if you're not real, if you don't remember the days when we always, may or
Hmm.
may not have been, using someone else's Netflix account and just using the little signing code. But shout out to
I don't.
maturity.
I don't remember when.
So you know, with today's audio commentary, we had to start off. But before we even get into it, do y'all feel like y'all going through changes?
Yes.
Always.
Always. In all ways.
I'm going through change. No, y'all not gonna get that for free. Y'all
Don't
not gonna
y'all?
get. Y'all not.
Real
Oh.
quick.
Y'all ever
Real
seen
quick.
Boondocks
Real
when Riley
quick.
was playing basketball? He was like, yeah, that's all y'all gonna
Real
get.
quick. Real quick. Real quick. Don't y'all hate when the name of the show they say it in the show or in the movie? Like, for example, going through changes, and then they be talking about, yeah, we're all going through changes, Nick. We're all going
Yeah.
like, or Dark Knight, the Dark Knight Rises. Like he's like, people cannot help to say the name of the movie inside the movie.
Oh, they gotta say that. Like
Nah,
literally, like
for real,
even in
for
the
real.
well, we'll get into it with the last episode where Nick's walking. He's like, "Oh, look, Big Mouth!" Like, and then there's like
Yeah.
all of the other like
Uh,
pro shows.
mhm.
Oh, you gotta shamelessly plug. That's a roll credits moment. Like when you say the movie title in the actual like title. Like imagine right now we were just like, "This is Big Mouth audio commentary." No, I didn't hit it. Hold on, I can hit it. Hold on, no. It's not just a little audio commentary anymore. This is the Big Mouth
Oh
audio
my
commentary.
God.
That's right.
Okay.
Roll credits. Yeah, you see.
You
We're
see?
about 5 minutes in. We haven't even addressed who we are. So, as you guys know, I'm your host Ryan Aubrey. Had to bring Jess out, Jessica Mars. Yes, yes. Had to bring my boy
Hey.
A Bird.
It's Bird in the house. What's happening? What's happening?
So we talking about Big Mouth today. As you guys know from the title that you just clicked and everything else that you see on your screen up to this point. And if you did not know this was Big Mouth, well, thank you for your view, and you are going to be very confused for the next 10 minutes. So, um, yeah, season 5 of Big Mouth. Where do you guys even want to start? Because I have a hot take. I have a hot take.
I honestly
I
like the.
mean, just the
I
fact
like
that they.
the. Go ahead, Jessica.
Oh no, I was just gonna say the fact that they started the first episode out with No Nut November. It
I think I
is
was just about to say that.
November,
That's the
November
way you
5th.
started off. Hmm.
That's how you started off for real, especially a show like Big Mouth. It's like perfect.
That whole first episode was crazy.
It was. I feel like it was like there's nothing wrong about it. Like there's not. They're not lying about none of the stuff that's in here. Like.
It was on brand. It was very much on brand.
Mm.
But like they all very much so failed at No Nut November, like very quickly. Like it
Of
was like they
course.
explained it to us, and by the time they were done explaining it, they failed.
They put too much pressure on themselves.
That they did for granola bars. For
Yeah,
granola
for the
bars.
granola bars.
Dang.
My boy Andrew was kind of sick though for that couch. That was crazy.
He was. He was. I'm like, dang, he just nutted on himself without doing nothing.
You know
Just.
how Andrew gets down. He don't. It don't take a lot for him.
But what's
It does
crazy is
not take a lot
that's
for Andrew.
crazy is there are people really like that on planet Earth. There are people that really just like that.
I don't know if you could come back to my house if you acted like that on my couch though. That's kind of crazy. That's kind
For
of
real.
crazy.
What else? What else? What else?
I'm gonna say my hot take.
Okay, what's your hot take?
I hate the musical interludes.
Honestly, no. Wait.
I
Real quick
love
though.
them.
Some of them be fire. Some of them be
Hell
fire.
yeah.
They got best friends or best lovers. That's a danger. I don't know why. I was like, this makes sense. Like for what they're going through, it makes sense.
I hate musicals. So
I feel
every
you on
time,
that.
and I might take your word for it that was fire, but I skipped through it, so I wouldn't know.
Y'all didn't hear? I think it was like end of season
Oh,
7. The credits, they had Tyler the Creator playing for the ending credits. I was like, okay, I see them with
yeah, I
the
did.
trying to keep up,
I fucking
trying to
hate
keep up
you.
with modern. I was like, dang, okay.
I'm
Also, I like Nick hating. I don't know why. I'm not a hater, but I like him. Like he seems like he's like not soft no more. I like that.
I
Oh
feel
yeah, I
like
loved seeing him. Whenever he got, whenever he got the hate worm,
hmm
and just him being like, "Fuck everybody."
Nick is kind of a dick though.
He is. He is. But like he's on some
He has
f
little
the
man
world.
syndrome.
He
Yeah, it's like
does. He does. And
he just
I
got
just
his
feel
heart. He
He
just
like,
has
got
little
his
man
heart
syndrome.
broke. He just got his heart broke. It's not looking good for my
Yeah.
man. It's not looking pretty for him.
yo, that one kid that always is like talking, just like regurgitating whatever the first thing comes to his mind is always hilarious. Did y'all
Jay.
see that scene? Is that his? No, not Jay, not Jay, not Jay. The other kid that they're like, he just always is there to always
Oh
provide.
yeah, 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 yeah. You're not counting my sit ups.
Oh. Oh
You're
yeah.
not. You're not counting my sit ups. Oh yeah, him. Like
Oh, the
he.
guy
I
that's
don't
always
know.
with Missy.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what his role is, but I appreciate him definitely.
Like that scene in the
Yeah.
beginning where he was like, wait, Nick was like, wait, do you guys all talk about my penis? And he was like, yes, we do. And
Yeah,
we all
we
talk
talk
about it when
about
you're
we
not
all
around.
talk about you when you're not around. I'm like, dang, it be like that though. It be like that. Oh my goodness.
Like he just is out here breaking spirits every episode though.
Oh, but wait, let's go back. Can we go back? Is there a way we can like? I wish we can play just the snippet, the 3 seconds of him saying, "You're not counting my sit-ups." Like committed. Oh my goodness. Y'all, if y'all wasn't out there grinding in PE in middle school, I don't know what y'all were doing, but we was definitely out
Right.
there grinding. Yep, grinding.
I appreciate the storytelling though, and like how they really like go back because it really do be like that. I mean, of course,
Mm-hmm.
theirs is a little bit more like I ain't gonna say whitewash, but their experience is their own.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the things I appreciate on top of all of the pop culture references. It's felt like they was just like, I mean, I guess this is a little on the nose, but stuffing it down our throats, pause, a
Mm-hmm.
little too much. Yeah, I
Oh
figured the
shit.
content and just
I
you know.
don't know. I don't know
No,
actually.
no, but I'm saying that. All right. But they had a
Amen.
lot of them. They had a lot of them. They had a
They
lot of
did.
fourth wall breaking pop culture references.
They did.
Um,
They did. I appreciate those.
it felt
Yeah.
like they was talking to the trolls on Twitter, like
I don't know
directly.
who's I don't know who's trolling Big Mouth, but it's a
Yeah.
decent show. It's a decent show to
Oh, they had
watch.
a
You want to get a
whole
laugh.
change.org petition out for Big Mouth. I don't know if
I
you
did not
guys
know that.
caught that when they
I
had that little
100% did
moment
not know that.
when they were like, "Oh yeah, we're all old adults playing children," like that like little line
Oh
towards
yeah.
the end of the
Also,
season.
yeah, also real quick, I don't know how they get away with all these like talking about sexual changes and then they're all kids. Maybe because it's animation, but like I'm just like, am I allowed to watch it? Like, how are we able to watch this in America? But I guess because it's animation, they can have like the genitalia is all out and stuff on.
Did they have more genitalia this season, or is it just me? I don't know if that's a crazy question to ask or not.
Hey,
No,
all I'm gonna say is I saw multiple people getting claps. Santa Claus
That's what I
being
was about to
one.
say.
yeah,
Dang,
yeah.
like
There was a
Yo,
lot more
Santa was
people getting clapped
tripping.
for real
getting
this
clapped.
this
Yo,
season.
Santa was wilding.
But I feel like they still showed the same amount of genitalia, like because they've always showed. I mean, shit. That one season they showed the vagina whenever it was bleeding.
Yeah, yeah. Why am I like? Am I supposed to be looking at this? Like, I
Oh,
would feel
and
better. I would feel better knowing that at least they're like in college or something like that. But like, not even high school because like, even though that's when we're all going through changes, but like, still like, I feel guilty watching. This is a kid. They're playing as kids, and I'm supposed to be there. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be as a friend, a viewer. I don't know. I'm just watching. I'm just there.
you know what made me laugh? Whenever Andrew used that old Nair in episode 2,
Oh my
and his
goodness.
penis turned into the chodeker.
Yeah, yeah. Dark Knight, literally that.
Yo, I felt like they didn't know what to do with Andrew this season, so they were just like, "We're gonna have Andrew do a little bit of everything." Like, Andrew was really going through
Yeah,
changes
because he
this
did. He
episode.
was all over the place.
Ryan,
I'm like,
let me find out you helped write this, man. Let me help out you wrote this or something, man. Let me find
right
out. Let me find out you over there working with Netflix, man.
in the writers' room.
Yeah, let me find out. And if that's the case, bro, let me hop in. Let me hop in the mix, bro, because this. I just wanted to. I feel a little piece of the pot.
Hey man, I don't want none of that pie. Did you see the trunk? The trunk turkey? That was a crazy episode.
Oh, the
There's so
Thanksgiving
much.
episode, episode 5.
You
Yeah.
said they went as far back in their ancestors as them eating pigeons as turkeys. I'm just like, dang, like over this generation of hating on turkeys. I hate
And then
you.
they
I
had the
hope you.
cabbage too.
Yeah, it
Like
was the
before they
Yeah.
get the meat, they have
He
the
was like, you weren't
cabbage.
even good enough to be a lettuce.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what's up with the relationship between Andrew and his dad. Like, because he doesn't treat him like a dad, but then it's like his dad be really hard on him. It's just like it's really
Okay,
messed up.
pause. This is Big Mouth we talk about. Come on.
Come on,
That's
come
wild.
on,
You can't
come
say
on.
that. You can't say
You
that.
you know everything what I'm trying to say, but okay, okay. Well,
The subtle jokes were funny though. No, I will say that
mm,
like that, like the little sword fighting scene when they were talking about Devon was talking about everything he wanted to do for the
mm.
guys' night, the boys'
Hmm.
night out.
Honestly,
Which the
I was
guys'
like,
night out was wild.
when I seen that, I was like, that's something I would take a part of. Honestly, if I have some people that live close to me and they just want to mess up a building that's already messed up, and we're never gonna get caught for it, I would definitely do that. Yeah, let me get a sledgehammer. Let me get some type of nunchuck. Let me go crazy in it.
I appreciate how when they get hurt, it actually is like written into like the next couple episodes though.
Yeah, like they're really hurt. Like they still hurt from the
Yeah.
previous. Like it's like we're just back. Regular. Like it never happened.
Nick is the greatest cock blocker of all time.
Truly.
Dang. How he let his sister get clapped like that? How
He
they just
cock
allow
blocked
her?
everybody.
How did
Everybody.
they allow their daughter to have sex just willingly? Like just straight up, just like go ahead and make love to my daughter.
Well, the parents are loose as hell. Like they're always having sex.
They are always having sex and talking about it.
Are talking about sex or you talking about someone else having sex? Like they're just very sexual people.
Oh
They are
man.
very sexual. That's why like Andrew jizzing on their couch is not a big deal because they
Yeah, they're
still
like,
took
oh,
him.
it's okay.
Okay, I think we can talk about it now. What about the John Wick scene?
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Yeah, I
John Wick.
think it's time. I think we talked enough to talk about the John Wick scene.
So the John Wick scene, I was like, when I first seen it, I was like, I
And let
was
me just
so
say this real quick. Let me just say this: the way they incorporated that into the show was very creative because it's like they didn't need to take it there, but they took it there.
Yeah.
they brought Santa Claus back around, and it was like,
Yeah.
yo, Santa was wild in this episode.
Santa was wild.
Like this was
Dang, I
crazy.
was like, but I don't know. I'm like, he's acting like a black Santa right now because this is not what
I thought that same thing.
Saint Nicholas would never. Saint Nicholas, no, he would
Yep, he
never.
picked up the piece. He picked up the piece and started blessing.
And then got all the L's on. He was doing this. Oh, if you do it like that, it feels actually kind of good, kind of amazing. Oh my goodness.
Yo,
They're just
why did they have Miss
they're
Claus
in
like that though?
they're in the room. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what Netflix what these guys are on. They're in the room just passing papers, just like hey, bouncing off ideas. I don't know who's coming up with the commentary, but or the just being overall jokes, but they're just it's too much sometimes. It's too much.
What do you guys think? I thought that John Wick scene before we move off of it was creative too. How they like flipped it because John Wick is like like he killed my dog, but
Mm-hmm.
like in the flip like it was like he killed my my
My
human or
human.
whatever.
Yeah.
What do you got? Like, did you guys watch this high drunk? How'd you guys
Oh
watch that?
yes. I was high as hell. Well, today I was high. Like, I was gonna drink last night. Like, I planned to watch it last night, but like I said, I was potting. But today, whenever I woke up and start watching it, I just started smoking, and I was like cackling the whole day.
That's crazy. Yeah, I was
I just
watching
started.
like late last night. Obviously, we had to like get this turned around quickly, so we had to like watch it probably faster than we probably ever watched the show before.
Yeah.
But I mean, is this the greatest show to watch? I've never watched this show under the influence of anything. That's why I'm asking the experts.
My gosh.
I need the expert opinion now.
I will say this.
Everything's better whenever you smoke a little bit.
Yeah, so she's probably correct about that. But had you guys not told me to watch it, it probably would have took me a while to watch it by myself. Like, I wouldn't watch it instantly when it came out. So I will say that it was like a word of mouth type of show.
I would have definitely watched
a
couple episodes at a time.
Like, I didn't even know Big Mouth was a thing. And then I was just like, oh, what is this? And then one day, like, I was like, on my other person's Netflix account. And
not other person's.
Thou shalt not be named. And I was just like, I'm going to watch this show today. And I watched it, and I was like, this is a funny show. So I'm like, is this the greatest show? Like, does it get trippier? Does it get, like, crazier? Or is it just, like...
I mean, I think Big Mouth is just one of those shows where you just know you're going to watch it, and it's going to be ridiculous. Like,
I think there's
never going to be I've never seen a mild episode, So it's just one of those shows where you just know you're going in and, like, you're going to see and hear some really loose shit. So if you have some drinks and if you have some weed, like, it's just going to enhance it.
Everything on the show is overly sexualized, though.
Everything. Yeah, I mean...
100%. I mean, but you got to think, they're kids in middle school.
Right.
I don't know how you guys were acting in middle school, but I feel like this was kind of similar to how I was acting in middle school. Not so much dramatized, but kind of on the lines of, like, how the
your hormones going wild. Yeah,
yes.
Like, I definitely identify with, like, Missy and what's the redhead girl's name?
Jessie.
Jessie,
the heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Jessie was messy.
Jessie
was messy this season.
Y'all want to talk about how she came out?
She was messy.
She came out as
bisexual.
Yes.
Oh, I skipped over that part. Fake way. Like, did she actually come out as that? Because they went into a whole song and dance scene. So I love this.
Well,
you're tripping.
You're missing a lot of the really good parts.
That was definitely a part. Because it's. I mean, naturally, you're watching her because she likes Nick. Then she likes Nick's brother, and now she likes her best friend. I actually like her and her best friend, but her best friend actually has a girlfriend, so it's like, And then they broke up because of her, and it's like she can't really mess with her. So it's really interesting.
So you're shipping them. That's who you're shipping?
Yeah, take them to the shit.
They kind of set it up to where it's just like they have like the love fairy that comes in, like the love bugs that come in. Those are the new like little monsters that they have this season. So they have the love bugs come in, and so with Jessie, her love bug is basically saying, "Oh, you want your, it's not because you're in love with your best friend. Maybe it's because, you just want her to be your number one because that's your best friend." But then as you get to episode 6 and they start talking about best friends make the best lovers, then Jessie starts to realize that she probably does kind of have some feelings for her best friend. But isn't one to go across the threshold to like ruin their friendship either.
I don't know how real that is in real life. I think a lot of people don't like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys get with your best friends or what?
You know me. I'm. There's no state lines with me. We don't cross state lines. If we friends, we friends. But that's me. Though.
Oh yeah.
That's me. My hormone monster. You know what I mean?
Nah, I mean
we don't go for that.
You have the old hormone monster. That's what you
Yeah, you do. You got Rick. You got Rick.
Nah, Rick is the freak. Rick is tweaking.
No,
He said,
I
"Yeah,
can't.
baby, I can't die.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah,
superpower."
that's him. That's him. That's him.
You got Rick for sure.
Nah, I ain't got Rick. I think you know who's my favorite. Well, it's everybody's favorite hormone monster. Obviously, is or Connie. Jesus, I almost said her sister. Jesus.
Yeah, no, but I didn't even know she had a sister until season 5.
Hey, and shout out to Lassie
Yeah.
and a good last name. You know what I mean? Shout out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Gang gang.
Latina Boulevard.
Shout out Lassie and a good Boulevard. If y'all just watch Power Family, you have no idea what we talk about. But you know what I mean? No, I think that that's everyone's favorite hormone monster. Honestly, I feel like they want it to be our main hormone monster. I always forget his name. What's his name?
Murray.
Yeah. I always forget his name, but I feel like ever since she's come into the show, Connie like always like steals the show. We didn't get that much Duke
Yeah, because
Ellington.
Connie's great.
I just
We
realized
didn't get that much Duke Ellington. I think we got like 2 or 3 scenes with him.
like
at the
him and
end,
Lola
too.
and Jay.
It wasn't really about the ghost this season.
No, because they had the love bugs and they had the hate worms. So the hate worms are like
that was
a big.
enough. That was enough to talk about for
10 episodes.
Literally that.
Yeah.
Now you know that they set up. That's why I don't know if you peeped. They walked by it when Nick was like transported to the other world or whatever. But like it says like human resources. That's the name of the spinoff show. And like those characters, Keke Palmer and all of them. I didn't even realize that Keke Palmer was like the main love bug or hate bug. I guess that whole time.
I did not know
They
that.
said she was on the show.
I did not know that. You just taught me something new.
That's crazy. I forgot until the very end. I was like, oh, that is Keke Palmer. I just was not paying attention to her. She was very distracting. Well, I guess Missy was very distracting this season. But Missy getting high was crazy. That was hilarious.
Oh my goodness. I feel like she has so much she got going through. Like just that her hating. I mean, I don't know if it was misplaced or she just was fed up, no one listening to her, but
Yeah.
it was nice to see her like, stop being so weak, but ultimately she just hated it. Even hated Nick. At one time she liked Nick, but then they both hated for the wrong reason.
Let's go character by character. Let's break it down.
Okay.
Y'all just say a couple words how you feel about them this season and where they're moving forward.
All right.
We'll start at Andrew, easiest place.
Andrew?
Mm-hmm.
Andrew is on some more wacky stuff this season. I feel like, honestly, he's probably the only one, him and Nick, the only ones not going through like a, I don't know, they're just the only ones. Everyone's going through changes, but I feel like they're really ones like going through some like best friend type changes. Him and Jess, Nick and Jess aren't really best friends no more. But Andrew, I think he should move forward. Of course, they all should move forward, but Andrew should definitely move forward.
Jess?
For me, Jess.
No.
I think Andrew is like.
I was talking about Jess on this show.
No, I feel Andrew is maturing, like he stepped up to his dad this season, like he got in touch with his softer side. Like I feel like he's gonna start having more confidence in himself like as the seasons go on, because he knows that he's super sexual and that that's just a part of him, and I think that he's starting to accept that more. So I think it'll be better for him as the seasons come, but who knows, because Andrew's a mess.
Andrew is a menace to society, but I think he went through the most change this season. Like I think he's the most mature out of the group, and I don't know how that's possible.
For sure, yeah, for sure.
Real quick. Andrew had to take a diarrhea at a pizza parlor,
and he ripped off all his clothes.
He said, and I quote, "It's one of those where you're gonna do it as you're sitting down." I'm like, man, I don't know if y'all have ever had one. I don't know if I ever had one of those, but
I just feel like, why did he pick, like, if he tore off his clothes, why did he just grab you and just like tie it around himself? Like, why? At what
He had to
point
get a
did he
bread
grab
bowl.
bread?
And
He had
then
to
he
get a
called
bread
it.
bowl.
It's called a buzzer beater. That's what it's called. It's called a buzzer beater when you're sitting down and comes out.
Oh, buzzer beater. Yeah, that's what they
Yes.
called it.
Wait, there's a term for this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yo, that's crazy. I did not know this term. This is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Literally, like now we're putting terms to things. Oh my goodness. Everything has a term.
You're teaching me something new now. Now I'm learning. Okay.
Oh, I got a buzzer beater. Wait, what? You have a what?
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Anyone running towards you ever in life that says they have a buzzer beater, please move out the way.
Call 911. I'm gonna take that as a threat. And
All right,
treat you
what
as
do
a full
y'all
hostile.
think about Jessie?
Me personally, I like how she came out this season. Not come out, but like she liked what she likes basically. Likes Nick, likes Nick's brother, likes her best friend. You know, she's just going through all these changes. She doesn't like the fact her family's not coming back together, you know, which is kind of messed up.
Yeah.
But I think
She's
gonna
having a
like
little
that.
brother or sister.
Little brother
Yes,
and sister.
sister. Cheese baby.
Sister.
Yeah, cheese baby.
Yo, that cheddar child, when she said, "Oh yeah, the
Cheese
cheese child or cheddar child," that was such a like that joke was like not appreciated as much as it needed to be. Like super underrated joke. I actually feel like I want Jesse and Nick to end up together.
Eventually, yeah.
Eventually, but that's where they started. Remember season 1 or season 2 when they were together?
Well, I feel like she's gonna, as the seasons come, she's gonna explore more of her attraction to women. I think that we'll get to see her go through a lot of changes, maybe accepting that she does like both, or just like having experiences with both, and then realizing that she likes one more than the other, you know, like male or female. So we'll see with her, but I'm excited to see what goes on with her.
Now, of course, we got to go to Nick. Has anyone had more relationships than Nick at this point on the show? I think between Nick, Jay, and Missy, they pretty much get around town the most.
Nick just blown it. He blown it with everyone he had a chance. So I'm like, yeah, I'm right there with
every
you,
single
Nick.
person.
Like, if I was there in the scene, I would have told you, yeah, man, you blew it. Like, you blew it. Every relationship you ever had, Nick, like, come on, man. Like, if you want just get there, you feel me? Who's the other? Who's the Spanish? The Spanish student?
Gina. Like how he
looked.
I forgot how he looked.
Was it Gina? Okay, yeah. Oh, yes.
Remember, he had Missy at a time.
Something about. I think it was something about her growing, or she was. Her boobs came in, or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's like, I believe that's season 2 or season 3.
I'm just like Nick literally has had every single girl on the show outside of like Lola and Devin.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
He's running out of options now.
Nick is he's the main. He plays, first of all, the person that plays Nick, he plays like 3 different people.
Yeah,
he plays like 70% of the cast.
Oh my goodness. All right, I know 70%. Okay, that's talent right there. Voice acting.
Yeah.
Let me get my Regina King on real quick.
You know it. Getting his bag. How do y'all feel about Nick going forward, though? Y'all feel like Nick is gonna get it together now, or y'all feel like Nick is just Nick? He's just Nick.
Nick is just Nick. Like,
okay,
he's baby by his parents. Like, he has little man syndrome. Like, he's really self-conscious, you know, because his best friend has hair on his hoo-ha and he doesn't have any hair, you know, and he's just like, is it gonna get bigger? Like, what's going on?
My man resorted to vacuuming his pee-pee. Like, he put it in the back. I'm like, I don't know if people really do this. I have never done that, but I guess it's a thing.
Not a disclaimer.
Like, no, but I had to disclaim because I've never even thought about, let me vacuum my Because what if it sucks it off and now it's gone? And all because you were just being too horny in the moment. Like,
no, Nick's just gonna Nick. He's Nick.
That's why I'm like Nick is a little bit of a dick, but it's okay because he's Nick. Like when Andrew was a dick, I was more mad at Andrew than I am at Nick being a dick. Like I just know Nick is gonna blow it.
Drop Nick off in the hood just for 24 hours. He'll come back good. He'll just come back appreciative.
Right.
Like,
he was good after that dude's night.
Like all that. Yeah, literally.
How did he lose that fight that bad though?
Oh,
he's little.
It is because he's little, but he was trying to get it in. I was like, okay, I see. But he was just getting like he was
worse.
And then the last second he was just slapping his chest. I'm like, man, you're not even trying to. You have top mount. You're not even trying to like lay on elbows. You're not trying to land nothing. Like you're just slapping his chest. Like talking about, oh, I hate you, God. I hate all you, God. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, he stayed about to cry.
Somebody give that man a hug because that's what he really needs.
I know.
Like, he's not trying to fight.
He needs his dad because his dad is always
over here beating him up.
No, Devon was funny when he was like, all right, when he pulled off his shirt, he had the suspenders and the old man shit. If you've ever seen an old man fight, he had the OG like he.
Oh yeah, he did. On me, the suspenders. On me, I was like, first of all, I was like, how did we get here? You feel me? Like, how did we get to these dudes about to fight? Now he has suspenders on. I thought we was having a good night, and then
that's
he just squares up like it's the 1700s, not even the 1800s. Like.
There's like I'm glad we brought up Devon. I really wanted Devon and Missy to kind of end up.
Me too. I wanted them to end up together too. I thought that would have been cute.
Nice little black couple. It would have been nice.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm like, once he said hair on the back or back me, I was like, ooh.
I know. I was like, damn.
I'm sorry. You're out the category now. You're no longer a contestant because like that's all it takes is one. Honestly, I believe all it takes is one thing, and a guy will just make up a reason not to like you no more.
Right. Like and Backney's a big one.
I mean, girls too. Girls too, though. I'll say girls too. You know,
for sure.
But it was like he was instantly no longer like I don't know if he was attracted.
Like that's not even like that's not a reason not to. That is a legitimate reason to break up or not be with someone is because of that. Like
if you have attraction in general though. I mean, but they weren't together. I'm just like out of all of the people on the show, like she actually never shot her shot.
I mean, her chances, man. She didn't look at her back. I don't know.
Yo, that substitute episode, that even because I'm thinking like, dang, even Andrew shot his shot at the substitute teacher, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't know
if I missed monster.
I don't know if I missed something, but why was Andrew so fixed on the substitute? Like, what did he do? Like, I was there, when he was trying to pop up, but he made it seem like Andrew hit on him or something.
Andrew was just intrigued by the way that he was teaching Shakespeare, and so he kind of got obsessed with was teaching and wanted to be around the dude like all the time. So that episode was called The Green-Eyed Monster, and that's whenever they were talking about like jealousy, that's whenever both Jessie and her friend's girlfriend turned into the Hulk.
Yes, I remember that.
That was a crazy fight.
I was trying to make sure I didn't miss something. I'm like, this dude's acting like he hit on him or something. Like,
I was trying to see where they were gonna go with it, and then how they ended it with like him actually thinking about it. I was like, yo, that's wild. This is twisted. Like he got fired and suspended and everything. Like it was crazy. The maturity that we saw in these children is hilarious. Like how Jay was driving a whole car and then Andrew's ordering drinks at the bar. Like that was like a very crazy, subtle thing that no one is gonna talk about.
Yeah,
but,
right. He was like, we're gonna get vanilla vodka.
I will say this though. It seems like they're a lot more open about liking who they like versus when I was growing up.
Yeah.
I feel like that was definitely, and there's nothing wrong with that, but definitely I like to see, just be yourself. If that's really who you are, like just be true to yourself. That's all that matters. But
yeah.
He doesn't even know with who's the other friend, the magician. Jay.
Oh, that's
I love Jay so much.
So it's like he goes with Lola, and then he goes with the wrestler. And it's just, he's trying to figure out himself, but like he really is just looking for like intimacy. So
Yeah,
like,
he's just fluid. He's really fluid.
yeah,
The
And he's
pillows.
the
yes,
pillow.
the
I'm
pillows
like,
are
no,
wild.
that's a little extreme because it's like I've never even thought of doing something like that.
But like it was like not only the pillow, but like all of the couches that we saw
Yes,
this
yes,
episode.
The
yes,
couch
yes.
cushions, yeah,
Yeah.
Them couch
I guess
cushions be getting
I
around.
don't know if that's a thing. Like I really don't know if that's a
they
thing, but it
were.
might be. It might be a thing.
Hey, yo, kids is wild nowadays.
Yeah, and
They
then
be-
Lola, what they call her, Piola.
Mm.
I think
oh
that was her
yeah,
name, her pillow name.
oh yeah. That was crazy. Palola. Yeah, that was
Then
crazy.
Palola, yeah.
she had to go around letting people know she was a registered sex offender. I'm like, oh my goodness.
That was
Yes.
crazy. That was
I'm,
very crazy. Like, and then her relationship where the snow mommy was crazy too. But her
Oh
relationship
yeah.
with the dude with the parole officer,
Uh-huh.
uh,
I was like, what? Where we go? I always forget that she actually like has no mom around.
Yeah.
Like they really like made me remember the season. Like and every time I would have forgotten, they like reminded me like, oh yeah, this is the parole officer. There's a lot of neglect in this show. This show's kind of dark, low key.
Yeah.
it is. It is. The shame wizard came around.
He did. He was living his best life this season.
For sure.
He actually probably had the best season out of everybody. He wasn't doing too much. We even saw a little cameo from the little mosquitoes, the anxiety mosquitoes.
Oh yeah.
The cat pulled up real quick.
The Gratitoad pulled up on the
Uh,
Thanksgiving episode.
it's
He
crazy how
said
he's the only one that nobody seems to want to listen to.
at the end of the episode, he was like, "Oh, can I motorboat you?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's right. That's right. Show my man some gratitude." And she let him.
Uh, I feel like the only character we probably have seen the least growth from was probably like the popular girl Devin.
Oh
And she
yeah.
kind of mean, low key.
She's very mean, and she's been mean this whole time. Like every
That's just
I'm
show.
her
not gonna
character. I
lie.
guess that's
Yeah,
just her
that's just her
character.
character. Because
I'm
she's
not
mean
gonna
to
lie though.
Devon. Like,
Oh, she's super mean to Devon.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
feel like that's a good portrayal of relationships.
Yeah. It is.
It
Like,
is.
that's like
If
I was
you
like,
if
oh,
you have like I don't know if y'all seen Sex Education, another Netflix show. I don't know why we shouting on Netflix so much, but
Mm-mm.
but like they did this thing. I'm spoiling. Is this cool to spoil on here? Okay, it don't
Yeah.
matter. I mean, I'm gonna spoil regardless if I just talk about it, but
Just go for it.
so it would be kind of interesting if they have because Nick has technically not ended up with Devin. It would be interesting if, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
They did it
I
on
feel
Sex Education, and it completely changed the whole character that we thought was like she was one dimensional.
like Nick's gonna have a growth spurt. Like just depend on how long they like have the show go on, but I feel like he's gonna have a growth spurt, and it's gonna be a big change for him.
if my boy Nick can just focus on himself, right,
Yeah,
getting his body right, everything else will fall along.
for real.
I just don't. I like confident Nick. You're right. I like when Nick is like talking his shit. And he's confident.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
the only thing I did not like about Nick that this probably is gonna change the whole realm of the season. If
You
she
just
likes your
whining.
brother, and well, he didn't know this, but if the best friend just said, "Oh yeah, I thought you liked Nick," I mean, I feel like Nick is gonna grow up to look just like him.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just like take one of his shirts and put it on and just, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you live with the kid? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just
No.
saying. That probably would have worked.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, people like who they like, honestly, at the end of the day. Like,
Right.
but the brother is funny. He's always funny.
Yeah,
Like,
he is.
and then
Very
I like
subtle,
how Nick,
but funny.
I like how Nick was trying to press him at the dinner table. I was like, oh, Nick over here showing out.
Oh
You
yeah,
don't
Nick.
care.
You know, Nick is with all the smoke. Nick has no
That's what I'm
shame.
saying.
He has
Straight up.
none. Yeah. I like how
Straight
he was
up
very bold this
press.
season, and I like that. Like he's coming out of his shell and definitely coming more into his little man syndrome.
But you
popping
know
off.
why? Because he didn't have like a hormone. He had Rick, but like
Yeah.
Rick don't be around like that.
Oh, he had the hate worm, and he had Rick, but yeah, like he didn't really have Rick.
Like he was just literally like he was talking shit all season. That's the crazy part. Except when he was like in love, but I guess he still was talking shit then too.
Yeah, he was.
That's just Nick. Nick is just a dick.
Yeah,
We
he
love
was.
him for it. So fuck it. Oh well.
Yeah.
What
Right.
do you guys think about all of the other side characters? We'll just lump them together. The hormone monsters, the
Real quick,
parents.
can we just talk about Nick's brother? How he's just like he's always in the cut. He didn't want to stay in the family resort. He said, "No, I'm about to go live in the snow. You guys enjoy." Like and at the end,
Yeah.
come to save Nick. He's just a nice little side character. He's funny.
Oh, he's goated. They
Yeah.
made him very goated.
Yes.
Like he's
Yes,
very
yes,
goated.
yes.
Make no mistake. They definitely threw him a oop like he's goated.
Love bugs this season were nice. They were nice to see.
Yeah, I like the love bugs.
If they lose their love, then they turn.
They
into
had
hate
terrible
bugs.
advice though.
Yeah. It was cool that they turned into the hate worms if they weren't love bugs anymore, or they could get graduated up to love bugs. That was cool. I like that. I love Nick's parents. Like they're some of my favorite side characters on the show. The coach,
that whole consent thing, that was funny because they weren't.
Yeah.
She was really pressed. Like, you're going to just tell her it's okay to do that? She's like, yes, I spoke for us, and you weren't there.
Oh, that was hilarious.
But it was a part of the agreement, though. I was like, dang, like
I need to write that down. I need to hold on to that one.
No, for real. Yeah, we
like,
had this conversation in the car when you weren't there, and you said yes.
His sister is an underrated character as well.
Like her whole losing virginity was
not her losing her
funny.
virginity though.
Yeah, that was
I thought
crazy.
it was funny. I thought that was funny.
That was kind of wild.
No, for real, I'm like, this is on Netflix.
I mean, I kind of like, I kind of identify with that. So I was like laughing the whole time.
Who okayed this?
I mean, I see both sides. I'm just like, I don't know. It was just crazy. It was like it felt like the relationship just like literally skyrocketed out of nowhere. It was like, where did this go? Oh, we didn't see a lot of Coach Steve this season either.
We didn't, but he did make that cameo in the movie.
He did. I mean, he did what he needed to do. It wasn't really focused on him this season.
I love when they did the anime for featuring Ludacris.
Oh yeah, I like that. They should continue doing more of that. That was nice.
We saw a lot of featuring Ludacris this season.
Yeah, featuring Ludacris, like, cause he had his little backstory. We saw where he came from and everything. And I just love that he's always like.
I like how he's like, thank you. He's like, woof.
Yeah.
Wolf, I took a shit.
Yeah.
You're a recycling man. Like, and I really thought about it. I was like, out of all places, right? Out of all places, in the recycling bin where we have to recycle the bottles to reuse again, and your shit is in that.
I was like, that's why. I was like,
the fact that they did that anime, that was I thought that was super creative.
Yeah, I like
the origin story for the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Where do y'all think Lola's going now?
I think she's not over.
I don't know, because Lola. Yeah, Lola is she's such a lost soul, like and kid, and I just feel like she's one of those people that could go any way because we've seen it in every season. Like she's just been very extreme. So like even with her getting with Jay, it was like what? Oh yeah, that's Nick Kroll does that voice too.
Her voice is just like, oh my goodness, like I feel it like you can't. I feel like I don't know. I feel like you can't be two masculine energies in a relationship. She definitely comes off as controlling.
Yeah,
and
I mean, he said that at the end, like two wolves coming together is gonna tear each other apart.
Yeah, right. He did say that. He did. The castle, Your Highness. The castle.
Oh yeah. She was putting that egg in there.
Yo, that was crazy. And then when she like fed the egg, I was like, yo, she's crazy. Like Lola really showed levels to crazy.
Yeah. She doesn't have any parentals though.
That's true. That was
Open
wild.
the
She said,
couple
"Yeah,
gates.
I'm gonna. I made you your favorite for apologize for me having a camel toe." That's wild. That was wild.
Oh man, show's so great.
We didn't see the bug at all this season.
The what?
You know the little bug that's also voiced by Nick Kroll? We didn't see him at all.
Oh, the ladybug.
Yeah,
The
the ladybug.
Yeah, we didn't see him.
They're gonna listen back to this and be like, "Oh fuck, we knew we forgot one."
Well,
Yeah,
they just
you
had
guys-
so much going on. Like they brought the Shame Wizard back. Like,
Damn it, Steve! How did you forget that? I wrote it down. I stored it with the bugs.
They're gonna have to shout us out.
Yeah, you know it. You know it.
It's gonna be us doing the podcast in the room.
Woo!
Oh, what if they write us into
Animated.
the show? That would be crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be animated.
We need our 10% Netflix.
Let's go. Let's go.
We need our 10%. We didn't gave you too much promo, and now we just gave you your idea for the next season, if there is a next season. Closing remarks, closing words. What do you guys have? What are you guys looking forward to?
All I want to say is I love Big Mouth. Like I think that it's a well done show. It makes me laugh every season, and there's always something that surprises me. Like they always get a little bit more loose than they were like the season before, and I appreciate that. And they keep it very original. So I'm excited for what's to come, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a good watch. I enjoyed the season.
AB?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
My AirPods died, but to me it was a good watch. Definitely a good watch. Like I said, probably it took me a while if I was gonna watch it by myself, but because this, we have friends that are into stuff like this, they're gonna give us word of mouth. Hey, watch this, watch that. So someone told me to watch it. I watched it. It was definitely funny. It was why they haven't watching this, but can't wait to see what they're talking about next season.
My closing remarks. I think that this season was like a return. The last seasons was like, the camping season, and like they like went out of town. They went like crazy places and crazy concepts. This season was like an interesting one because it was like they brought it back to the core concept of the show, and it seemed like they had the most growth. It was very nostalgic, even though it's all over the place. Don't get me wrong, because Santa Claus is still that's crazy.
Santa
Claus, I don't know why they did that to us.
Yeah, Santa Claus was wild.
But I'm excited to see what they do with the spinoff, with the love bugs, and what I mean. Appreciative of everything else. So I guess the only thing that is left to say is, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Oh yeah, Insecure audio commentary. It's commentary beef, not beyond, not impossible. It's real beef. So yeah, y'all go listen to Insecure audio commentary on Sunday. You know what I mean? But just know that it's real beef. And yeah, I'm gonna send some love or some hate bugs to your doorstep.
Some hate worms.
Yeah, the hate worms.
The hate worms.
A lot of y'all had those hate worms.
Like, I'm sending mad hate worms in your direction. Yo, I just realized that featuring Ludacris' name was Pretzel.
Yes, Pretzel was.
We forgot.
Yo, I just
and the fact that his name is not Ludacris and it's featuring Ludacris, like that is hilarious to me.
Yo, that's crazy. All right, y'all.
I'm gonna name him featuring Ludacris.
Yeah,
why?
Exactly. Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, stay safe.
All right.
Stay COVID free, and if you get any anxiety bugs or hate bugs, remember, love wins. Love is more important.
Yes, I know. Keep the hate worms away from me.
Exactly. And keep the friends that like to you know what I mean, all over the couches away from me.
Yeah, that That don't skeet on your couch. You
Yeah.
don't want that.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
And,
the biggest fear.
and if you hear somebody running down the street and they're running towards you and they scream out, I have the buzzer beater. Take it as a threat.
Hey, and if you ever see a chodeker, run.
All right.